Well, good morning. 8 o'clock in the morning, 20th of December 2012. Perhaps 27 hours before the end of the world. Time seems to be changing, folks. If everyone were to look at their lives in the last couple of years compared to the last 10 or 15 years, the single biggest comment I hear is that time seems to be compressing. It's as if everything's compacting in on itself and everything's becoming far more immediate, far more urgent. You can look at Uranus-Pluto for this. You can look at the Uranus-Pluto square and say, yes, in the last couple of years, the intensity, the extremism, the potential compulsiveness and the obsession, it's all brought us to this point now. And here we stand in the middle of the Uranus-Pluto square, 24 hours before the solstice in 2012. And all around me, I'm seeing people thinking, yeah, it's all fake, nothing's going to happen, it's just another winter solstice. And of course it is, but that doesn't stop my phone ringing. It doesn't stop a lot of situations all around the world actually going to pieces. Don't buy into the hype and spin, but at the same time, stay in control of your own personal lives. Don't let your buttons get pushed. At this time, metaphorically speaking, we're entering into the dark. I know this doesn't work for those of you born in the southern hemisphere, but for the majority of people on planet in the northern hemisphere, we are now entering the 48-hour period of dark. We're at the darkest time of the year, and by 48 hours from now, we'll be emerging out into the light. But yes, this is a symbolic closure time. This is a time of endings. This is a time of a metaphorical scalpel being drawn. This is a time of closure. This is the time of the dark. Darkness is just the absence of light. There's nothing to be scared of in the dark. Shades of grey, different story. But the dark, no, forget it. So as far as 2012 goes and 2011, it's been perhaps the most concentrated, most intense period of human history. And now symbolically, here we are at the end of 2012. I appreciate that New Year is not for another 12 days yet, but astrologically speaking, the New Year starts in just over 24 hours time. So at the end of the world, as we know it, we're about to emerge into a new future. And I'm actually really positive and optimistic about the future. I'm seeing 2013 as being one of the best years in human history, because it's as if we're going to tear this dwarf off of our back that's been saying fear and disempowerment. And I feel fine. It's going to be a great year. So for all of those of you who are looking anticipatory or looking a bit scared or timidly towards the next 36 hours, look, get out there. Time is compacting. Time is contracting. Time is intensifying into this moment now. This is all we have. It is now. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the past. It's right now. Live in this moment. This time is all we have. And the future, well, that's in the imagination, and we can make it. So a few hours from now, I'll be putting my triple strength thermals on. I'll have my flask of coffee and I'll be setting off for Stonehenge. I wish you all well, and I'll speak to you one more time before the end of the astrological year of 2012. Have a great one in the next 24 hours.